ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मायं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथावितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य
श्री राधा कृष्ण पादानुसरणा ललिता
श्री विष्णुभावितं हे कृष्ण
कृष्ण करुणा
सिंधु
दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका
गोपीकान्त राधाकान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन
गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी
वृषभानुसुते
वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरि वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च
कृपा
कृपा
सिन्धुभ्यैव च
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna, Dhanvat Pranam Prabhuji. Prabhuji, please accept our humble obeisances from everybody in this group who have joined and who are about to join. Prabhuji, we are reading the Bhagavad Gita as it is, and we are on chapter 18. Chapter 18 is the perfection of renunciation. And today we are on text 14. 13, Prabhuji, yesterday we read, but we didn't discuss. So maybe 13 and 14 we can do today. They are small verses.
Yes, no problem.
Okay, Prabhuji, so I can read text
14.
14.
Yes.
Adhishtanam tattha karta karanam cha prathag vidam vividhascha prathak cheshta daivam chaiva tapanchamam. Adhishtanam, the place.
Adhishtanam, the place.
Tatha, also.
Also.
Kartha, the worker.
Karta,
the worker.
Karanam, instruments.
Karanam,
Instruments.
Cha, and.
Cha,
Prathak vidham, of different kinds.
Of different kinds.
Vividha, various.
Vividha, various.
Cha, and.
Cha,
and
Prathak, separate.
Prathak, separate.
Cheshtaha, the endeavor.
Cheshta, the
endeavor.
Daivam, the supreme.
Daivam, the supreme.
Cha, also.
Cha, also.
Eva, certainly.
Eva,
certainly.
Atra, here.
Atra, here.
Panchamam, the fifth.
Panchamam, the fifth.
Hare Krishna, Arvinda Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Prabhuji, is it possible for you to read the translation and purport?
Sure, sure.
We are on
Translation,
Okay.
translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. The place of action, the body, the performer, the various senses, and the many different kinds of endeavor, and ultimately the super soul. These are the 5 factors of action. Purport. The word adhishthanam refers to the body. The soul within the body is acting to bring about the results of activity and is therefore known as karta, the doer. The soul is the knower and the doer is stated in the Shruti, Isha hi drashta srashta, Prashna Upanishad 4.9. It is also confirmed in the Vedanta Sutra by the verses Gnotva eva and Karta Shastrartha Vattavat 2.3.33. The instruments of action are the senses, and by the senses, the soul acts in various ways. For each and every action, there is a different endeavor, but all one's activities depend on the will of the super soul, who is seated within the heart as a friend. The Supreme Lord is the super cause. Under these circumstances, he who is acting in Krishna consciousness under the direction of the super soul situated within the heart is naturally not bound by any activity. Those in complete Krishna consciousness are not ultimately responsible for their actions. Everything is dependent on the supreme will, the super soul, the supreme personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for reading the translation and purport. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, kindly take over.
Hare Krishna. Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuranamilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirbishesa Sunyavadi Vasadestari. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, all the devotees who are assembling here. And we are discussing chapter 18, the perfection of renunciation. And today's text is 14. I am audible, Mataji, proper?
Yes, Prabhuji, we can see you and hear you properly.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you. So today we are just discussing about, it is the continuation of the text number 13. Mataji told, already just discussed about the 13, how this work supposed to be took place, how a doer or anybody can do the work, what is the objects of the work, who is the entitled of this work is talking about. So we are here in 13th chapter, text number 14. Adhishtanam tatha karta karanam cha pruthak vidham vividhasya pruthak cheshta daivam chevatra panchamam. The place of action, the body, the performer, the various senses, the many different kinds of endeavor, and ultimately the supreme soul. These are the 5 factors of action. Okay, so we are supposed to be talking about the how the people supposed to be work. What is these things he is supposed to inspire us to work? The thing is that people, why he is supposed to be very keen to work? There are so many objects. It forces him supposed to be work. Like Arjuna once asked the question, "O Mahabahu, O Krishna, the people not maybe do this sinful activity. He don't want mistakes, but he forcefully do the mistake. What is the reason behind it? How he supposed to be do that one? He don't want. any mistake, but he forcefully do that work. So Krishna giving that answer, the mana and all the senses, they are forcefully, when they are engaged in the material world and the Maya, and that is polluted, then he forcefully do the wrong work, and he punished, and that work is bind him for the another work is bind the another work. That is the cycle, that is the chain is going on, and he cannot remove from this chain or remove from this cycle. Similarly, here it is talking about action, how a person supposed to be work, or what is the object for the action. It is telling about adhishtanam. Adhishtanam means the place. Adhishtanam. Here it is talking about the adhisthana is the body. That is called, already we know about the Kshetra and Kshetrajna. The Sarira, idam Saridam Kshetra. The Sarira, it means the body is also called a Kshetra, the workplace. Okay. And who knows this place is called the Kshetrajna. Who knows the Kshetra is Kshetrajna. It means who knows this body is the soul. It is called Kshetrajna. Here it is telling adhishtanam tatha karta. Adhishtanam, the 5 elements are responsible for action. What are the 5? The first is adhishtana. It means the body, the Kshetra. And tatha karta. Karta, who is karta? The performer. Who is doing this one? The karta, performer. Karanam cha pruthak vidham. Karanam means various senses. Karanam cha pruthak vidham. Various senses. We know there are 5 senses. That the senses are called the pruthak vidha. They are the senses. And what is this? Vividhascha pruthak chesta. Chesta means endeavor, our effort. There are many different kinds of endeavor, many kinds of efforts. And at last, Devam Chevatra Panchamam. Devam. Devam means, here it is called the Supreme Lord. Devam, the Supreme Soul. These are the 5 factors of action. These are the 5 factors of the action. Whatever we are doing, the work for existence of this material body or whatever it may be, these are the 5 objects. There is the 5 factors for the action. What are they? The first is the body, then the performer, second is the performer, third is the various senses, and fourth is the super soul. Fourth is the different kinds of endeavor, prachesta. We are doing, if not this one happened, we'll supposed to do that one. If not this one, we'll do that one. If not that one, the next one. Pruthak chesta, our endeavor, our efforts. And the last is the Supreme Soul, the Paramatma. The endeavor, the performer, it means the doer. So there are very clear, there are the 5 things. Again, just I'm discussing about the 5 things. First is the body. Second is the performer, the doer, who is doing this work. Third is the different senses. 4 is the different endeavor. And 5 is the Supreme Soul. These are the factors of action. So in this way, the people or any person is supposed to be do the work. And in the 13, it is a continuation of the 14. In 13, Mata is telling, Panchaitani Mahabahu Karanani Nibodhame Sankhya Krutante Proktani Siddhaya Sarva Karmanam. O mighty armed Arjun, according to the Vedanta, there are 5 causes for the accomplishment of all action. And now learn from this from me. Already Krishna told there are the 5 actions. According to the Vedanta Sutra, there are the 5 causes for the accomplishment of action. 5 causes. You just learn from me. In 13 chapter, text number 13, Krishna told about this 5 subject, 5 causes about the action, about the work. What are they? That is discussed here. Adhishtanam tatha karta, karanam cha pruthak vidham, vividhasya pruthak chesta, daivam shevatra panchamam. So these are the factors, these are the cause, so that we can action, we can work, or we can do something. So this is the thing. So we are go thoroughly. The word adhishtanam refers to the body. Adhishtanam, already told, already we discussed about this body is a place, a khetra. In this khetra, we are utilizing this one, this body, like a field. Normally, a piece of land is also called the khetra, because we are supposed to do something work, we're supposed to produce some grains and vegetables and other things. So that it's called khetra. We know land, khetra, a piece of land is called a khetra. Similarly, this body is called the khetra. Khetra means this is the piece of a land. In this body, we can do something. This body is the medium to doing work. Maybe this work is bad or good, that is described in text number 16 and 17. In Vedic scriptures, there is nothing supposed to be do in bed. Whatever it is in the Vedic injunction, according to the Vedic scriptures, there is nothing supposed to be akarma or vikarma. That is the karma. It is prescribed duty according to the rules and regulation of the Veda. That is called karma. So that is the separate second thing. We are discussing 16 and 17 text. But here the first is adhishtanam refers to the body. Here the body is important. In this body, we are doing some work. So that it is called the khetra or adhishtanam. Then the soul within this body is acting to bring about the results of activity and is therefore known as karta, the doer. The soul within our body, everybody knows there are two things situated in your heart. One is the soul and one is the super soul. Here it is called the soul is the doer, the karta, the karana, his karta. The soul within this body is acting, bring about the results of activity. He brings the activity. If I am doing this one, I am doing this business, I am getting the result. If I am cultivating this one, I am making this farm, I am getting some crops. That is the our mind, or that is our intention. Yes, I am getting this one. Everybody is supposed to do, but who is in Krishna consciousness, they are not doing that one. They are depend upon fully in Krishna. They are just do their duty. But here I am talking what source thing, or what is the force us to do action. There are the 5 things about talking. First is body. Second is the soul within our heart. He is the doer. He is doing all the work. That the soul is the knower and the doer is stated in Shruti. Aisa hi drashta srashta. Aisa hi drashta srashta. He is the drashta. He is the observer. And srashta, he is the doer. He is the creator. So the soul inside our heart, the jivatma or the soul, he is the main doer. He is the main karta. And what is the instrument? The body is the instrument. There are many instruments, but body is the first instrument. And doer, the soul is the karta. And it is the Prashna Upanishad that is described. He is the drashta and srashta. Drashta means he is observing, he is seen. And srashta, he is the creator. He is the doer. It is also confirmed in this Vedanta Sutra by the Bharso, Yanote eva and kartaha shastra abhidante. The instrument of action are the senses. What is the instrument of the karta? The senses. By our senses, we are doing the work. I see a beautiful garden. I also thinking, oh, I will also do that one. I see a very beautiful building, a beautiful bungalow. I also think by the sense of our eyes, these things is going to our mind, and in mind, this is going to the soul, or then it is inspired. I also do that one, like beautiful bungalow for me, for mind, that one. So that these are the instruments. I see a very beautiful car. I also thinking it will be mine. Then according that we will do. So what is the instruments? All the sense objects. We are hearing whatever we are hearing, whatever we are watching, whatever we are thinking, all the things. We are smelling a very beautiful things. So many. Main thing is these senses. All the sense is the instrument, or they are forced us to work. This is the thing. So it is telling about the instrument of the action are the senses. And by the senses, the soul acts in various ways. In various ways. If he's not getting, he's supposed to be forcefully do that one. I see that one, so that I think this dream in my mind is built. Oh, I will do that one. I will establish this type of business. I will do this type of a garden or the car or whatever it may be. There are all the senses. When the sense objects we see, then we think we're supposed to be do. These are the instrument. But all one's activity depend on the will of the super soul. But whatever we, so here it is telling, for each and every action there is a different endeavor. There is a different endeavor. Pruthak vidha, pruthak chesta, vividasya pruthak chesta. So that for fulfill of the sense gratification, sense enjoyment, we are doing different endeavor. We are doing different actions, endeavor or chesta, pruthak chesta. But if you are doing all the endeavor, then why not success? Here it is Krishna told. But all one's activity depends on the will of the super soul. Will of the super soul. Without sanction, his mercy, we are not doing anything. He is the sanctioner. He is doing everything. Maybe we are doing a lot of hard effort, but if he is not sanctioning, then we are not getting anything. So whatever we are doing, that is depend upon him. The devotees, they know that one, so that they are not too much entitled of the fruits. They are not so much worried about the results. They just do their duty and simply depend upon Krishna. Krishna knows to whom what he is supposed to sanction, what he is supposed to give. According our endeavor, according our qualification, according our efforts, Krishna giving the results. But the non-devotee, he is so much frustrated. Oh, why not it happened? I am doing so much endeavor, I am doing so much efforts. Why not happened? Then he becomes frustrated. He is going through the mental tension and so many things is going on. But here it is telling, Krishna telling, whatever we are giving, whatever your action, according to the sense objects or pruthak chesta, whatever you endeavor, but I am this result give. By me, you are getting the result. To whom, what quantity of a result is giving, that is depend upon Krishna. There is nothing supposed to be, we supposed to be not force Krishna, oh Krishna, why not you giving? We cannot ask the question. He knows what he is supposed to give or not to give. He knows that one. So it is simple, clearly telling, but for each and every action, there is a different endeavor, but all one's activity depend on the will of the super soul. It is telling about Daivam. We are just telling Daivam, the Krishna, the Daivam. He is the super, by his will getting the result. Who is seated within the heart is a heart, as a friend. And we know who is seated? The Krishna is seated, everybody's heart as a friend. We know that one also. Krishna seated, Sarvesya chaham hrudi sannivishto, matah smriti jnana apahanancha. I am seated, everyone's heart. And also in text number 13.23 also, it is telling, already we discussed that one, 13.23. If you go for that, 13.23, Upadrashta anumanta cha bharta bhokta maheshwara paramatmeti chaptokti dehismin purushaha para. The translation is that, yet in this body there is another, a transcendental enjoyer, who is the Lord, the supreme proprietor, who exists as the observer and permitter, and who is known as the super soul. It is very clear. It is also described in Mundaka Upanishad and so many Upanishads. Yet in this body there is another. Here we have body, we have a soul, but another one is there. What is this? Another, a transcendental enjoyer. Transcendental enjoyer. It is telling about the transcendental enjoyer. He is not polluted here in material entanglement. He is transcendental. Transcendental means is divya. It is shaswata, eternal. That is called transcendental. Who is the Lord? The supreme proprietor. He is the Lord. He is the supreme proprietor who exists as the overseer and permitter. He overseer. He is taking everything. He's seen everything and permitter. Upadrashta Anumanta. He is overseer. He's seen everything and permitted. He is also giving the permission. And who is known as the super soul. He is the super soul. It is very clear. Like a soul and super soul are different. Everybody has a soul. Everybody has also super soul. But super soul not entangled in this material world or not affected by the sense gratification. He is not do so many endeavor. Who is doing? The karta, the doer. The soul is doing. How is he doing? He is getting this body as a kshetra, and he is getting by the force of the senses. They are the instrument. He is doing pruthak chesta. He is doing so many endeavor, and according to so many endeavor, he is getting so many results. Sometimes getting, sometimes not getting. But whatever giving the fruits, that is depend upon this super soul. He is situated as a friend. Upadrashta and Anumanta. He is giving us sometimes when we are doing the bad work or bad deed, he is in your soul. He is telling, no, not to be do. Then we think, no, who will see this one? Let them do. Then when our mind or the senses are more powerful than the super soul, then we will do the bad mistake. But whatever it may be, maybe it will be bad work or good work, the action is coming to the doer or the soul, but not the super soul. He is, because of that, he is calling here the transcendental enjoyer. He is not affected anywhere. He is transcendental. It is also telling about these things. Who is seated with the heart as a friend. The Supreme Lord is the super cause. The Supreme Lord is the super cause. Under this circumstance, he who is acting in Krishna consciousness under the direction of the super soul situated within the heart is naturally not bound by any activity. So very clear it is Prabhupada described here. Under any circumstance, a person who is working under the guidance of the super soul, he is not bounded in any activity. He is just do the work as a duty. He is just do the work as a duty bound. He is not entangled. He is not interfere. Also not supposed to be thinking I am the doer and I get the result. Not like that. In Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, everybody, if I am supposed to be do work, I want the result. But in Krishna consciousness, as a devotee, he is fully surrendered to the Krishna, and he knows I'm just doing the work according to the Krishna's mercy, and whatever we are getting the result, that is okay for me. There is no complaint. So according to that, he is doing this work. Those in a complete Krishna consciousness are not ultimately responsible for their action. So it is very clear. Who are the Krishna conscious? They are not to be responsible for their action. They are just to do the sake of a duty for the please the Krishna. Maybe it is a good work or bad work. Maybe it is a fulfill or not fulfill. For example, we are going to the book distribution. We are just to do our endeavor. Who is taking or not taking, that is not our control. That is Krishna's mercy. But we are supposed to do our work. So he is not supposed to be very worried. Oh, why not happened? Why not happened? Why not book distribution going on? For example, we are trying to build a temple. We are doing our 100% endeavor, 100% effort. But if it is not sanctioned by Krishna, and at the end of the moment, uh, although we have a full, do our whole of the effort, but Krishna is not sanctioned and we are not able to build the temple. But the common people is very distressed. He maybe go to the coma or maybe mad or doing something. But in Krishna conscious people, who is in Krishna consciousness, they are thinking, no, I do my part, rest is the Krishna's mercy. In Krishna consciousness, he is fully dependent upon Krishna, and he's not in it, they are not in the ultimate responsible for their action. They have no any reaction. But in the same time, in a materialistic person, why not happen? Why not happen? I used to invest all my money, my effort, everything is happened. Then why not happen? Because he did not do this, the verses of the Bhagavad Gita. Only the devotee read, so that he is fully dependent upon Krishna. In the another hand, other person who is the materialistic is thinking, I am the doer. I am the enjoyer. If I getting the good business, getting good result, good profit, then I'll enjoy. But if it not happen, he will distress. But in Krishna conscious people, they are not being ultimately responsible for their action. He just do it, his duty as a duty bound. Everything is depend on the supreme will, the super soul, the supreme personality of Godhead. Very clearly, everything is depend on the supreme will. That is not our will. This is supreme will. If it's sanctioned, that will happen. Super soul, the Paramatma, and the supreme personality of God. 3 times is Prabhupada written this one, so that it is important is that whatever we are doing, our duty, we know there is the ultimate supreme personality there. By his will getting all the results. So it is so that written the supreme will. Everything depends on the supreme will, super soul, and supreme personality of Godhead. So simply, we have no any control. We are just our duty as a duty bound. As we are getting this body, maybe it is a devotee body or non-devotee body. It's not talking about devotee, non-devotee. But as we are getting this body, we are doing the work. But what is the difference? The devotee are doing under the shelter of a Krishna. He's thinking, I am just getting this body. I am doing the duty as my, doing the work as my duty, as a duty bound. He's not thinking I am the doer, but in another hand, as a non-devotee, he is thinking I am the doer. I am getting this result. I am do the effort so that I am getting this benefit, so that. So this is this problem. So here it is very clear. The place of action, this body, the performer, the various senses, and many kinds of endeavor, and ultimately the supreme soul. They are the 5 senses. They are the 5 factors for the action. However, in this 5 factor, it is this factor are the root cause for our action. And what is the action? Karma. We know very clearly in 2nd chapter also karma, akarma, and vikarma. It is talking about the karma. What is prescribed on the Vedic scriptures? According to Vedic scriptures, what we are doing, it is called the karma. And alternatively, negatively, what is not mentioned or it is not prescribed, that is called the vikarma. It is means the bad karma. So this is the thing already we discussed. And can I text? This is the continuation of the text number 15. Can I continue, or tomorrow the Prabhuji will take?
Prabhuji, I have a question before we continue.
Yes.
Prabhuji, I understood the Kshetra, the body. I understand the soul. I understand the 5 senses. I understand the super soul. Now this endeavor, whenever you endeavor, you have to use your senses, isn't it?
Yes.
So why is endeavor different? Why is it one different thing? Because endeavor is something that you do. So for example, if you wanted to go for book distribution, the endeavor is that today I will go and distribute the book. So you will use your hands, you will use your mind. So I'm not understanding endeavor. Hare Krishna. Vishaka Mataji, do you have a question or an answer or a comment? Okay, Prabhuji, you please help me understand endeavor.
Yes,
Then-
yes, I have a question actually. Yeah, maybe you can explain. But the next question, I have another question. Do you want to answer or shall I ask my question too?
Yes, Mataji,
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
discuss the
yes.
first question, then we'll go for the next. Here
Okay.
it is different senses, there are different endeavor. Like here, endeavor it means like a devotee. There is endeavor. His endeavor means chesta, prachesta. His efforts like that. Is a Krishna conscious people. He is doing his duty under his shelter of a Krishna, and he thinking, I am not the doer. I am just an instrument. He's doing that type of endeavor. He's doing his effort, but he's not the doer. But in the other hand, this is a non-devotee. He's telling, I am this doer, and according use his senses. For example, he see a beautiful building, so he want this one. It is really mine. By any hook or crook, he's doing. Maybe sometimes going to the right way, sometimes not going in the right way. They're different endeavor. Are you got my point, Mataji? Sometimes I want to buy a Mercedes Benz, but I have no support to. I have no so much financial sound to purchase that one. So what's supposed to? He may be doing something wrong. That is different endeavor. But a Krishna conscious people, he is doing only what is prescribed in the scriptures. That is only one. So that here it is talking about the different endeavors. Different endeavors, not only one. As a simple person, he is doing whatever it may be, just bread and butter, it is okay for him. But for it's talking about the others who is non-devotee, he is doing so many things. He may be supposed to drive, or supposed to be robber, or supposed to murder someone, or supposed to be kidnapping someone. All the things he is supposed to be do for fulfilling the dream, like that. So that why it is happened in this material world? Because the different endeavor. All people are not going in the same way. For example, I am a clerk in an office. I know what is my salary. I will do according to that. But if I follow the boss of the factory or boss of the company, then it is something the problem. So how he fulfills the dream? He is supposed to do the different endeavor. It will be that is different means there is some mistake. That is the thing. It is talking about the different endeavor. Our one endeavor is that supposed to be pleased to the Krishna. What is it? It is not too much high ambition, like a simple living and high thinking. Just simple living. Whatever Krishna's mercy is coming to us, it is best. That is the simply. But when we diverted our aim to the different way, we have the different endeavor. Anyhow, by hook or crook, I fulfill my dream. That is called the different endeavors. I hope, Mataji, it is my little knowledge, maybe a clear little bit.
Prabhuji, so endeavor means karma.
Yes, karma.
It can be either karma or akarma, or it can be akarma, vikarma, and
yes, karma.
So it can be either of that. So endeavor is the doing,
Karma.
the action
Yes,
of doing.
Yes.
Okay.
But in scriptures, it is talking about the karma, about the basic principle of the scriptures. And what is the opposite? That is called the vikarma. That is not prescribed, that is not recommended. That is talking about the 16, text number 16 and 17 is talking.
Okay,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Vishaka Mataji, kindly ask your question, and then Panchali can ask later on. Vishaka Mataji.
Hello, Hare Krishna. It's just I understand these 5 reasons and all that you explained, but yet my question is like as you started off, that when you sometimes do things which you really don't want to do, though you say in devotion you want to aim to progress or not make some silly uparads and whatever, and yet something in you just happens. Now, how I know the 5 things which are involved, but how does one overcome that? I hope I'm asking you the right
Yes,
question.
Mataji. Yeah, how? Yeah, sometimes we are in your devotional process, we are in progress. We thinking we're supposed to be developed in a Krishna consciousness and in a spiritual life, but sometimes it is happened. It is diverted us from the spiritual path. Is it right, Mataji? It is your question.
The desire is there, but still it's not happening. That's
Yes,
what I
yes.
mean. Yeah.
So it is
Yes.
everybody's life, Mataji. It's not like for you. Our endeavor is there, our like our prachesta endeavor or our effort is there, but sometimes it is not happen, and sometimes it happen. That is two things are different. That is our past deeds, first thing, and our now our efforts. Maybe we are thinking according our one effort. I am doing a whole 100% effort, but maybe there is some lack of our effort. That is one thing, and another is our past deed. Maybe we are did the very wrong activity, wrong deed in our past life, so that like you telling it, it is not coming on our heart. We are doing so much, but it's not coming. Sometimes you see there is a fertile land and there is a bare land. When it is a fertile land, you are just putting the seed. It is coming spout and it is grow and the plant is giving very good greenery plant. But at the same time, there is a barren land. Whatever your effort is doing, but it's not coming the good result, good crops. Why? This is the land is different. Land is different. Similarly, our past deed also. We are doing so many bad things or so many uh, like uh, like the bad things, so that the Krishna consciousness is not coming to our mind or coming to our heart. It is not coming out. Whatever we are giving result, but not supposed to be distress on it. We will adjust our duty so that it will come one day. Like many times giving example, if we are supposed to be perfect in a dance, what are you supposed to do? You practice more and more and more and more. It not means you are telling, oh, when I perfect dancer, I perfect in a dance, then I will be dance. No, how will possible? You are supposed to be dance, dance, and dance. Maybe it is perfect or non-perfect, not imperfect, but you will do your endeavor, and the end of the result, you will be perfect. So it's not supposed to be not supposed to be disheartened about it. It is happened. We are doing some things. We sit in proper place and try to concentrate our mind and try to chant our rounds properly, but it's not happened. Many thoughts are coming when I hold the beat back. Many thoughts are coming. So because we are did no, in the past deeds, it is coming to our us. It is called Maya. So that by steadily pray to sincerely avoid this one, try to chant these rounds, then slowly it will gradually will overcome. Another example of giving, already discussed 2 days before, when Balmiki, we know everyone, when Narad Muni met him, he did not also chant Ram. He told Mara Mara because he is a so sinful person. But Narad Muni told, let them do Mara Mara Mara. He knows that the Mara Mara is turned into the Ram Ram and he became the great sage. So it will happen, it's not problem. So because the thing is that our effort is not proper, we think, we judge ourselves, but maybe in the measuring scale we are not fit for that. And second thing is our past deeds, maybe we are progressing, but it is the obstacle for us. But not to be supposed to be disheartened, because maybe we are not perfect, but our process is perfect. And this process is come to the point, the goal. Hare Krishna. Hope Mataji, you maybe get your result in answer, please.
Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, I even heard that if you are not, I mean, you have been chanted attentively, but sometimes when you are not chanting attentively, you probably might have offended a devotee or something.
Yes.
Maybe
So that it is, yeah, chanting attentively also is very important. But now we are not in that stage. We are just, it is the aparadh yukta naam, then niraparadh naam, then namabhas, then where are getting the naam? When the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard the Krishna name, he thanked. So when we are chanting Krishna name, how many times we thanked? So it is very top level. But
I go
now
to
at
sleep.
least, at least we
Prabhuji, I
can
don't
chant.
faint. I can go to sleep.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
so
go to-
bad.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
please.
Panchali, kindly ask your question.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Panchali.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Now I'm working every day, so I have to be on my phone. But today I finished work a bit early, so I
Well,
can
good.
be on my computer. So thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for your class. So my question is twofold. So first of all, endeavor. That's not karma, isn't it? That is just the effort towards
Yes.
karma. And then, so secondly, what you just mentioned just now about the sanction by the Paramatma. So that sanction that sometimes comes immediately, sometimes takes a while. So is there any way that devotees can understand or know as to when that sanction might come? Because otherwise there might be times when people will be endeavoring and then going on doing something, and there might be a process where people might also get a bit disheartened that, I'm doing so much, there is so much of endeavor. So where is the result? So does Krishna or does the Paramatma inside us, does he let us know some way that, yes, you are being heard and I am seeing what you're doing?
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Nice comment. Yeah, Paramatma is situated in your heart. He saw the endeavor, but there are two things is here. One is for the devotee and other for the non-devotees. Like a devotee, he thinks, if for example, as a devotee, he wants this one. But if it is not sanctioned by the Krishna, it is not going to happen. For example, if a child come to the father, please give me a cigarette or a glass of wine, can he give? No, because he know if I giving this cigarette is harmful for my child. He did give. But another, if he want ask any other people, he can give. But so what is the example is that Krishna, as our father, he knows what is the best for the devotee. He may be giving that one or not giving, or he knows better than us. We think we will be asking, or our endeavor is that one, our aim is this one, but Krishna knows what is the best for us. So according that he is giving. So in a devotee case, there is nothing supposed to be any disheartened or any frustration or anything. He is very happy every situation. Oh, very good. Thank you very much. You are not giving me. I am very happy. Okay. I'm just giving you the practical example. When I was Delhi in 14 years before, one of the devotees there, he is joining East of Kailash temple in Delhi. And when I visit, sometimes by the chance I visit his shop in the like Paharganj. You may know railway station Paharganj, New Delhi. But his shop is very total closed. Nobody is there. Telling what happened, why Prabhuji, what happened? He told him, thank you very much, Krishna. There is no so much customer coming because there is a competition here, and he is selling the cheap price so that nobody is coming. And I am so much thankful to Krishna. I am getting my chanting my rounds. This is the thing. He is a shopkeeper. He open his just I am do my duty, but very few customers are coming. But I am so happy. I more and chanting and reading the books.
Yeah.
And this is my point is that this is true instance. It is the thing that he is so much depend upon Krishna, so that he is not worried the result is coming or not. But at the same time, if there is a non-devotee, he is so much frustrated and doing that one. Why not coming? Why not coming? He is doing this one many various effort to thak chesta. He is doing anything or doing any other business or whatever. So the point is that Krishna is, or he's telling he is situated everybody's heart as a friend. He is the Upadrashta and Anumanta. He is the seer and the permitter. He knows, he inspires us as a devotee in the better way. And what the non-devotee is thinking, okay, no problem. If you want, you can take, but it's not my will. Like if, for example, if a devotee is going to worshipping in other demigods, that is called Abhidhi Purvakam. This is not the proper way. Everybody's, all the demigods' prayer is ultimately come to the Krishna. But that is not the process. Abhidhi Purvakam. But whatever the demigods are giving the results to that devotee, the demigod follows. That is also Krishna's mercy, Krishna's sanction. Everything is coming from Krishna. So that Krishna is took after his devotee, like a mice in the cat's mouth, like neat in the cat's mouth, and the mice in the cat's mouth. That is the difference. The same cat, but he holds the two different objects in two different styles. So Krishna giving the shelter, protection, and the result according his own child, and others, yes, it is my neighbor's child, no problem. Although he's child, but he is not taking too much care. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, are there any other questions or comments? I'd like to, yes, Prabhuji, I'd like to acknowledge Gaurang Kumar Prabhuji. Thank you for joining our class. It is the first time you have joined. So, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji, where are you from?
I am from
Gaurav. Yes. Yes, Estelle, please. Gauravji, you are unmuted.
now is okay.
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, yes, Hare Krishna. Please say, give your introduction, please. It
Yeah.
is better you do instead
Yes,
of
yes.
mine. Yes,
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Actually, my communication is not good in English. So I
It's
will
okay,
communicate
Prabhuji.
with Hindi and English both.
Yeah.
So भगवान कृष्ण ने जो है गीता के अंदर कहा है, हालांकि मैं अजन्मा हूँ, हालांकि मैं अजन्मा हूँ और अविनाशी हूँ, लेकिन फिर भी मैं अपनी गुण और माया से प्रकट होता हूँ। Understand? तो
Yes.
मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा हूँ, जैसे इनकार्नेशन ऑफ गॉड, तो वो उन्होंने अर्जुन को भी बोला है कि मैं हर युग में बार बार पैदा होता हूँ, लेकिन मुझे अपने जन्म याद है लेकिन तुमको याद नहीं है। तो मेरा
Yes.
क्वेश्चन ये है, द इनकार्नेशन ऑफ गॉड जो है कृष्णा के, तो ये जो है तो वो मोजस के रूप में, ईसा मसीह के रूप में, गुरु नानक साहब के रूप में, क्या ये हैं?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. First, I give you the introduction. Gaurav Kumar is working as a purchase manager in Medihill Hospital, and he is situated in Bungoma. But he, by the way, come to the Eldoret Center. Then we meet with his friend.
लाइफ केयर, yeah.
Yeah, life care. So he's from Vrindavan, Mathura. He's a great devotee. Okay, Prabhuji, we are talking about the incarnation of the God. It is described also in Bhagavatam. There are so many incarnations. Jada jada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. It's not telling once time I come. Jada jada, everywhere, wherever. It is the plan of the religion, and the innocent people are suffering, then the Krishna can. And also same thing is described in Bhagavatam. There are so many. If you go to the Bhagavatam, Matsya avatar, there is Kashyap avatar, Narsingh avatar, Varaha avatar, Kurma avatar, so many. So he is coming different time where it is needed. It is not coming same platform, same voice or same figure. For example, for lifted the earth from the ocean, it is needed the boar, because the boar can smell. He can smell the so that he can smell the earth, so that he can take off. It is needed in that time, so that he's coming like this way. And also Matsya avatar, where there is the water floated everywhere, there is the inhalation, inhalation. So who is we survive? Only fish can survive. So that God took the incarnation of his. So Krishna, he is supreme. Also in Jaydev Gita Govinda, we know that Kesava Dhruta Meena Sarira Jaya Jagadisha. Kesava, it means Krishna. Dhrita Meena Sarira. From Kesava, you are coming from the Meena Sarira or Kashyapa Rupa, Baraha Rupa, Jaya Jagadisha. So the original source is Krishna, so that it is called the Avatari. And the avatar, who is it declined, who is coming from?
After Krishna is who's the avatar in Krishna incarnation?
Krishna is the soul, supreme personality of God. There is no after that. He is the all linear. If you go to the Brahma Samhita, you will know that one. Brahma praise that one. Ishvara Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Krishna is the supreme personality of God. There is nothing beyond it. There is no above it.
And before Krishna, we have Rama is there.
No. Before Krishna, we are just talking about it. This is a Juga disciplic like Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali. Satya, it is the coming that's Narnarayan. Treta is coming the Ramchandra. And Krishna is Dwapara Juga. But so many Dwapara Juga is going on. So many Treta Juga is going on.
And Kali Yuga?
Kali Yuga is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There are three, but Kali Yuga there is no, so that it is calling it Tridevi. It means Trijugi. The incarnation is coming on three Yuga. Kali Yuga there is no proper incarnation, but it is calling the hiding incarnation in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay.
After Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no incarnation. Huh?
No incarnation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also not coming as a bhakta, Chhadma Vesha, hiding incarnation, not the proper incarnation, like Ramchandra coming, like Krishna coming. But okay. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after that there is the Kali Yuga, and after Kali Yuga there is also it is described in Kalki Avatar is coming, Kalki Avatar, then the clean all the things. Yes.
But Prabhuji, my question is, in Bhagavata, in Prabhupada Bhagavad Gita, is already informed, the Krishna says to Arjuna, कि मैं हर युग में जन्म लेता हूँ. और मैं खुद पैदा नहीं होता, अपनी माया और गुणों को पैदा करता हूँ, अपनी माया और गुण से पैदा होता हूँ.
Yes, but sometimes he also came. Yes, Prabhu, yeah, you are right. But we are supposed to be. Sometimes he came and sometimes he's not come. We cannot force him. Why not you coming and why you sending, or why you told you are not supposed to become? Why you come? So Parsoda Sohadama Soya Avatari. If you are reading all the scriptures, you will getting the result, Prabhuji. Sometimes he sent his incarnation. That's called Swansa, Vivinnansa, and sometimes he also appeared. Sometimes he also appeared. And it is described also, you will go to the proper in the Bhagavatam, you will do that one. And when the Manu, which Manu, I just not recall his name.
I think so, Prabhuji, if I'm not incorrect, but correct me if I'm wrong, it's so each Manu has 71, and the 28th of that 71 times, on the 28th time, that is where Krishna comes as himself, followed by,
Why was Manu?
Yeah, Vaibhasutta Manu, yeah. Then Krishna came. All Manu not came Krishna. But sometimes he came. He's sending his incarnation. He's sending his Swansa, Vivinnansa. But he came in 71 Manu. He came the 78 in 71 he came in the number of 71. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
So it means this is the Bhakti Marga is the easiest way.
Yes, it is so easy, so sublime.
And those people are not Krishna chanting, and he also devotee.
If not Krishna chanting, how can we tell this devotee?
Because in Bhagavad also Gita, Bhagwan Krishna says कि मेरे को जो है वो जो ध्यान योग भी करते हैं वो भी एक रास्ता है.
Yes.
उसके वो भी मेरी पूजा कर रहे हैं indirectly.
Yeah. So why not, Prabhuji, we are going for the directly? If we know there is a direct way and it's so easy, so sublime, you can see here, different age group here, different gender here, different qualification here, and everybody can chanting the Krishna mantra. And it is so sublime in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, Kali Kale Nahi Dharma Ar. Only there is a Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam Hi Kevalam. Kalo Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gatiri Anyatha. There is a, according to the age, Dhyana is recommended, it's no problem. Dhyana is in Satya Yuga. Yajna is for Treta Yuga. Jajana is for Dwapar Yuga. And Nama Sankirtana is for the Kali Yuga. So it is so easy, so sublime, so simply, so everybody can take part. So we are not telling about who is Dhyana, he is not doing that one. He can do, but he may be taking too much time, and maybe he may be attend the Supreme Personality or not, may. That is not guaranteed, but it is so easy because it is recommended here. For example, you are in a medical practitioner, a medical line. There are many medicines in your shop, but many medicines, different medicine have different region, different disease. But I did thinking, oh, they give me this medicine. Oh, that is for your painkiller. But you have some heart problem. But that medicine is okay, but it's not for you. Similarly, this Dhyana Yoga or Karma Yoga, it is good, but not for this present age. This is for that age. In this age, this is the simply age, the chant the Krishna name. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
You will
I-
join. So we'll discussing more and more, please. Yes. I think we are adjusted the time. It is
We've
9:2.
exhausted our time. So I think we'll leave the questions for tomorrow, just to end up that if there's a lift available in a 30-floor building, why should we climb stairs?
Yes,
Srila
very good.
Prabhupada had once
Nice.
said that. So anyway, so thank you very much, Prabhuji. We really appreciate your time and effort into this class. Let us all unmute and chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra to glorify Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare.
Vancha
Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo
Prabhupada ki jai.
Shripad Premadas Prabhuji ki jai.
Jai.
All assembly devotee ki jai. Thank you
Jai.
very much to
Thank
everyone.
you
Hare
very much.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Same time, same link tomorrow, Prabhuji. Kindly join. Everybody kindly join.
Mataji, because